Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, in this video I'm gonna show you a game-changing early game tip that will allow you to get free legendary endgame weapons within minutes after starting fresh on Conan Exiles. Now if you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button and also leave a like. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the first legendary weapon you want to go and get is right over here on the map, over at the den. Now this one is completely optional because a lot of times when you get to this location, it's not gonna be there, it's not gonna spawn in. But the weapon I'm talking about is of course gonna be the black claws. So if you enter the den from this side, you want to check on these benches. Now do keep in mind that this isn't 100% spawn, so it's not always gonna be here. That's why I say the first one is completely optional. You don't need this one to get the rest, but this will just make everything so much easier. And if I show you the black claws right over here, you will see that even for early game, even if you're not leveled up, this black claws will still do a decent amount of damage, and it also have acid ability, which actually stacks up, creating even more damage. So let's take out this one also, then I'm gonna show you the stats quickly. Okay, there we go. Should go down now, there we go. Okay, so if I go into the stats of this weapon, you will see that this is a agility weapon and it starts off with a health damage of 52 and the armor penetration of 9%. Now the next location you want to go to is gonna be right over here on the map, over at this oasis. Now if you didn't get the black claws, make sure you have a few sets of stone daggers, because over here you are gonna come and kill this free skull rhino. Now for those of you that's not sure how to do it, I did make a separate video where I showed how you can kill this rhinos by using stone daggers super early game without any levels. If you are using stone daggers, you simply need to stack the bleed on the rhino and just keep him bleeding until he eventually dies. And of course, if you have the black claws, you are gonna do way more damage, and also the acid is gonna take his hit points down very fast. Now the reason why I say go after this rhino first is because his movesets are very predictable, and as long as you keep moving to the side, keep going in circles, chances of him actually hitting you is almost 0%. Now if something happens and he does hit you, do note that it's gonna take him 2 hits to actually kill you, like you can see there. So if he accidentally hit you, you can just move out of the way and you can take a few weak aloe potions just to heal up and you can jump straight into the fight. Now I know a lot of players like to go after the spiders instead of the rhinos. Now that's also optional. The spider bosses are also very easy to kill. I just prefer to go after the rhinos. And after you kill the rhino, you simply need to harvest it. You can use a stone pick or whichever pick you already found. And the reason for that is you want to grab the skeleton key. Okay, now once you kill this rhino and you have your first skeleton key, you want to go to this location right over here on the map, super close to the silver mine dungeon. And over here you will be killing another rhino. Now of course, if you only have stone daggers and you want to go for a legendary weapon instead, you can just skip this one, but because I have the black claws already, I'm gonna do the same with this rhino. He have exactly the same moveset. The only thing when it comes to this one, there's gonna be smaller rhinos as well, so just make sure you take them out first. Like you can see, that one just got me from the side over there. But if you already have the black claws, it should be super easy just to take the smaller rhinos out and then just continue with the boss fight. Of course, if you only have the stone daggers, you might want to skip that step and go straight for the legendary weapon that I'm gonna show you next. Now of course, after killing this rhino, once again you're just gonna harvest its body and grab another skeleton key. So now we have a total of 2 skeleton keys. Now you can go back to the first rhino again and go and kill him if you wanted to get more skeleton keys, and basically keep doing the cycle until you have 4. But for this video I'm just gonna stick to the 2. So next up you wanna head over to the silver mine dungeon right next to the rhino that you just killed. And once you get here, you don't need any armor, you don't need any weapons, you are just gonna run straight towards the end of this dungeon. Now do keep in mind, if you get cornered in this dungeon, you will die quickly. So my advice is just to keep a bedroll right outside the silver mine dungeon. And if something goes wrong, you can just spawn back into your bedroll, or even just spawn in the dungeon itself and just run straight back to your body, grab all your gear and stuff, and just try it all over again. Okay, so we are just gonna keep going until we reach the end. Over here is also gonna be the boss that looks like the brute, where you can get a katana, but we are not gonna be fighting him at the moment. We are not prepared at all. Instead, you are just gonna keep following this pathway. So we are gonna run down here. Just keep going. By the way, don't try and avoid the enemies or something like that. They can all aggro on you, it doesn't matter. Even if they are all following you, it's still gonna be super easy to do this. So we are just gonna keep going down the steps over here. And then once you reach the bottom of the steps, there's gonna be the first 3-skull scorpion. We are just gonna run straight past him as well. He is definitely gonna aggro on me, so he will be following me, trying to kill me, but it doesn't matter. You are just gonna continue. Okay, so once you reach this area, the next thing you want to do is you want to grab the aggro from the Scorpion Queen over here and also all the other smaller scorpions in this area. So we're just gonna do this, make sure they are all following. Okay, there we go, we've got a ton of scorpions after us right now. Okay, so once they are far away from the legendary chest, you are just gonna backtrack. Just gonna run up these steps. Just run straight over to the legendary chest. You wanna open it and you just want to grab all. Okay, so now we are gonna go and get one more because we do have 2 skeleton keys. And yeah, it's as easy as that. Now you can just make your way outside the silver mine dungeon. Now you can either run back the way you came like this. Or if you wanted a quicker route to get to the outside, you can just go back and you can just go and interact with the door right behind the Scorpion Queen, which is gonna be this one right over here. Just gonna run back up these steps. Okay, let's keep going, and once I reach the top over there, over by the green door, I just need to interact with it, and that is gonna spawn me right outside the silver mine dungeon again. Okay, there we go. Now this is the fastest way that I found to get a legendary weapon to use yourself, and if you have a thrall, to get a thrall a legendary weapon as well. Now if I show you the weapons that I just got, remember you're gonna get different ones each time. But this time I did get a love tab. Now this is actually a transcend, so very great for early game as well. And then I got the Musashi's black blade over here, very nice find. But yeah guys, that's about it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. If you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time guys, cheers, see ya.